sneaky side lane composition to R buttons.
Yeah,
I mean that's just what happened.
These two, like the difference in what the Fiora and the Malphite mean changed the strat so much.
I know.
So.
Oh, Life's Rakan going to come in here as well. Of course, Aphelios Rakan not necessarily the most power in the early laning phase. All right, here we are on to Summoner's Rift for game number 1. It's like we never left, Wolf. Feels like we haven't had a gigantic amount of time.
It really doesn't.
Spring and summer.
Yeah, especially when you look at KT's comp. You're like,
yeah. Was this the last one that they played?
Like, is this the finals? Did KT win? I just woke up. It's a lot of control vision set up. And they're going to even shove this wave in. Some farm going to be lost here for aiming. And I mean, Viper and Life, they were not a bad laning duo by any means, but they look a lot.
Into the Viper basket. That is a very comfortable assumption. As now Cuz is in a bit of trouble. Does have his ultimate available, but he gets charmed. And now he's going to have to try his very best to get out. Looks like he's going to be able to ult away, but Zeka is after him. The bear comes down from BDD. Cuz is going to flash, almost able to get the kill onto Zeka, but it's not enough. And they do manage to pick up the jungler for first blood.
That was a very brave decision here on the side of KT. Rolster pushed Viper away, but they need to pull the trigger.
Well, Zeka could be in a little bit of trouble here as Cuz is heartbreakering forward immediately. He does get knocked up by the Rakan, but it looks like Harmalife Esports, they don't want this fight. Cuz continuing to push forward. Orb Deception does a bit of damage, but not the return true variety of it, and KT will now start off this dragon.
I mean, Cuz is 0-1 this game, and he did make a mistake to lead to that, but his decision-making and his confidence has been unreal.
Confidence, definitely.
Yeah.
Time. So they started up. This could be another 5v5, though. Good charm is going to connect onto aiming. Cuz off to the side, making sure that he's going to be in the fog of war for the majority of this time, and Life is now unseen.
Flash tippers for BDD, though. They don't know where he is either. This could be the engage that KT is looking for.
Remember, Viper doesn't have cleanse as in goes King, and BDD's going to have to use the bear, but not on the Aphelios, and he's got red-white guns. They take out the Ezreal immediately. The knock-up is decent, but it's not going to be enough. Oh, never mind. BDD is gigantic, and now Kingin not going to be able to tank for long enough. Life is going to die whilst being ignored in this game, and it's a triple kill for Cuz in the end.
And this is what can happen even if your Ezreal is deleted at the start of the fight, and it felt like a botched engagement for KT because they were trying to force the Annie engagement.
In the last team fight, we'll see whether it's actually going to be relevant, because Rock Press R and Bear from Sky are pretty good into no cleanse on Aphelios.
It also means that Zeka can't build, he has to build a Banshee's Veil.
I'd play this, but should I? Might be relevant, as Kingan's taking a bit of damage here from Keen. Life is slowly strolling over. Keen is going to see the teleport and just say, Rock, go escape.
They're going to turn this into a Baron potentially, though.
That's a very quick Life and a very dead Rock, which is a weird thing to say, I guess. Half the health bar of this Baron, and it looks like Harmalife are going to be able to move on over, so Rock dead.
He's got some thoughts on it. Speaking of thoughts, I have thoughts on Viper's build here. I actually really like it. We talked about Stormrazor earlier, and I kind of assumed that was going to be the build because it has been. I'll hold that thought, Kingen.
Okay, into the Thunderdome, out of the Thunderdome. There we go. That's just how it goes. Bear does find Bird, as BDD is going to be able to land the Q. There it is, the flash forward from the Incinerator. BDD picks it up. Cannot even survive after the battle dance to the Fox Lady. And KT, they get a solo kill. Waiting on the flank. BDD not going to walk into it. And now KT moving as 5.
Life has no ultimate even though he's showing up here, and he may just actually get caught if he tries to sandwich his way in.
Oh. Aiming going to get some damage down onto this outer turret. Zeka still here unseen. Off to the side. Life gets in with the rest of his team as now Keen's going to have to flash away. Everfrost is going to miss, but the charm will connect onto BDD. Still,
Keen's ult's coming up.
Away his position.
Keen's ult is almost ready. Counterlife really need to respect this.
Well, this is going to be a 50-50 at best here. We'll see whether they do back away from this. The decoy going to be taken down by Baron. Baron just losing all of the attention that he wanted. And now Zeka and Rock are fighting in the mid lane.
This turret is dead too. I mean, he might just commit straight up. Keen.
It was a bit of an odd situation, but I think in the end, KT kind of benefit as they take a turret and now can move towards
they can just take the Drake. Yeah, they can just go ahead and take Soul Point here now. So I think it was the right call for Hanwha Life Esports to try to start Baron, but they just didn't realistically have the tools to do so. If KT reacts slowly, they get away with it, but with Life being dead, coming to the fight late without ultimate, just very difficult to 5v5 this against the Malphite. And, I mean, it's not a fed Malphite or anything like that, just we're going to see a TP flank here. We'll see if Aiming can react. Got the speed up. He's going to take out that blue trink.
Yeah, in goes Life. The Cyclone's going to be there. Cuz moves on over. Massive unstoppable force as Cleared is going to be in so much trouble. And now Aiming going to turn this whole situation around. The Moonlight Vigil not doing enough. They do take down Tibbers, which is very, very important. But KT, they get rid of the jungler.
That's Baron. That's Baron. And Keen here, he doesn't have an ultimate, but everything is used from Hanwha Life as well. They have no recourse here. They have no ability to stop this. Teleport coming through from Kingen, because this may be game losing if they don't contest. He's going to come in here and try his best. Keen very low.
Well, Kingen has full health at least, but it looks like this Baron is going to be taken out. Cuz will collect it with the only smite on the Rift, and Life is just dead once again. Zekker at 50%. He's not going to have the buttons in order to save Kingen, who is valiantly fighting, but he's fighting 5 people by himself, and that ain't going to be it. Now KT in a commanding position.
Yeah, and KT here, I mean, they at least have a contest here for this Infernal Soul, but this is going to be game-winning for KT if they win this fight. If HLE get it, they'll be back in the game, but easier said than done.
Yeah, and they just need to throw it away. That charm was decent, but the follow-up is just not going to be there. Kingen just explodes. He doesn't have the ulti, and there is a 3-man from the gigantic Rock, now just walking towards Viper. Viper doing a fair bit of work here, but it's not going to be enough. The Heartbreaker onto the Rakan, and now it's Viper versus the world. Aiming is going to go golden and says, all right, Lehens, you can take the kill. That will be everyone dead except for Zekker, and KT will be able to win game number 1.
Great play here around objectives from KT. Klid, the last man standing to get taken out here. I say that Zekka's still backing right now, but this is going to be the game. KT, really good draft here. Unconventional, to say the least, but a lot of comfort, and it works out.
Are they going to be able to destroy the KDA? They are not. Zekker is still undying in this game, but he's certainly still...